Guru, Va 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 Guru, Guru, Va 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 Guru, Guru. ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਨਹੀਂ ਛੋਡੂ ਰੇ ਬਾਬਾ ਰਾਮ ਨਾਮ Gurmukh Pyare was singing this Shabad, and the topic today which Guru Sahib is going to give us the wisdom is very similar. Harnakash, you all know the story of Prahlad, Bhagat Prahlad ji and Harnakash, right? Harnakash was the father. And there's a full story of Harnakash in Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. Harnakash wanted everybody to jap his name. Everybody thought that he's a god. He got a doom, basically boom from Guru Sahib after doing the Bhakti, that nobody should be able to kill me. And he wanted everybody in the city to only chant his name. But his son Prahlad, he said, Nahi chodu re Baba Ram. Meri pattiya likh do Shri Gopal. Now, obviously, this ardas was actually done by Prahlad in front of Vaheguruji. The meanings, if you will see out there, are different. The story is different. But it was literally meant that in my mind, my lekha should be only about chanting Vaheguru. I don't want to get into anything else, anything related to the world. Same thing Guru Nanak Dev Ji is telling us on Ank 59. Ik til pyara visre, dukh lage sukh jaye. What is the difference between the Pagatjan and us? We have not understood the value of Naam, right? So even in the Gurdwaras, you must have experienced it. When you go there and when you're doing Simran, especially in the daytime, if it is not Amrit Vela, some Sevadar or somebody will come and they will start talking. They don't consider Simran to be part of even the regular Gurdwara activities. Unfortunately, they think it's just some side thing. When nobody is doing anything, when nobody is doing katha, when nobody is doing kirtan, people are just sitting together and doing Vaheguru. Because the value of Simran we have not learned. Here Maharaj is saying, Ik til pyara visra. Kande ik second vaste, just for an instance. If we forget Vaheguru, kande dukh lagya sukh jaye. This is the difference between the Pagatjan and us. The ones who live in the Chautha Pad and us. So people like us, we know with Vaheguruji's Kirpa, we know that we have to jap nam. We still don't. We still get involved in Aljla. Hear things, arguing with people, getting angry, getting into lust, getting into greed, getting into anger, right? We know Maharaj has taught us that we have to remember him all the time. And there are 5 doots in our mind which will not let us do it. But we'll still get played with these 5 doots. Maharaj says, let's get a little bit harsh here. He says, Ik til pyara visra, dukh lagya sukh jaye. Your sukh will go, happiness will go away, and the suffering and the pain will come. For sure, if we have pain, I think it was Harpreet the other day, the question was, what about the physical diseases? Why we have any disease, mind or physical? It is because we have forgotten why. Even if we will be inflicted with something physically also, if in the mind Vaheguru Simran is there, we are remembering Vaheguru with love, प्यार दे नाल. अगर प्यार पैदा हो गया, भुख लग गई है, if we have a hunger for naam, if the love is there, then what will happen? Dukh will not come close. Pain, suffering will not come close. You will not even feel it. You will accept it as a hukam. You will say it is okay. Dukh and sukh will be the same for you. But here Maharaj is specifically saying that if you forget Vaheguru Pyara, ik til pyara visra, if you forget Vaheguru, dukh lagya, you will get dukh, and sukh, whatever sukh you have, jai, it will go away. Now Maharaj is getting a little bit harsh. Some people get upset with that. It's not me, it's Guru Nanak Dev Ji is telling us. Jeva jalo jalavani naam na jape rasaye. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਪਿਆਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਨਾਮ ਨਹੀਂ ਨਾ ਜਪਦੇ, ਰਸ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ, when we don't chant naam with love, ਸਿਰਫ formality ਕਰਦੇ ਹਾਂ, we are doing just a formality. How can we love? By listening. गाविए, सुनिए, मन रखिए पाओ. सासगरा सिमरन, how? रसना सुनिए, सर्वणी सुनिए, रसना गाइए, हृदय तेइए सुनिए. Till the time in our hirda, our heart, our mind is there. Maharaj says, and a person who is not chanting, what should happen? Their tongue should be burnt in flames. Jeva jalo jalavani Naam na jape rasai. That's why, some people, they will not chant loud. Maharaj says, you have to chant with the tongue. Sarvani suniye, rasna gaiye. Rasna is tongue. And why tongue or jiba is called rasna? Jiba become a rasna when it is getting a ras, when it is getting a amrit ras of Vaheguru. And you will not just feel, you will experience it. When you will jap naam, couple of hours every day, Maharaj will do the kirpa, your tongue will get a sweet taste. Amrit ras will come. That's a rasna. And you will enjoy. Sache naam ki lage pukh. And what happens if whole life has passed and person didn't jap naam? Because there's a lot of prachar these days, right? Oh, this is Tota Rat. Then they will give you this pankti also. Har har kare, nit kapat kamave, hirda shudra. This is perfect. Because Maharaj is saying your mind has to be there. Without your mind, if you're doing mindless, then it's of no use. You have to do mindful. Your mind should be present there, always. Mind should not be in the thoughts. And that's why this technique, this jugati, we have to jap naam with the gyan, with the wisdom of Vaheguru, with the wisdom of Gurbani. The way Guru Sahib is telling us, Jo saas giras, tyaye mera har har, so gur sikh guru man pave. Saas giras. Wa, tummy in, Guru, tummy out, and listening from our ears. Then slowly, slowly, love will come. And when love will come, ras will come. Amrit ras, haras will come on your tongue also, not just in the mind. It will trickle down on the physical tongue, either on the front side or in the back side. Initially, it is not very sweet. It sometimes tastes like a coconut water. And slowly, the sweetness will increase. More mal will be less. Filth will be less of the mind. Less thoughts, more sweetness, more love. Jeva jalo jalavani, naam na jape rasai. Kende saad deo. What is this jalo? Burn. Burn that tongue, which is not chanting. Kat binasa dukh aglo. Jam pakade puchta. Kende jine naam ni japde jeva de naal. The ones who don't remember Vaheguru with the tongue, what will happen? They will get suffering not only here, but in the next world also. And a jam will fetch them and beat them, and they will repent. Now, people always ask this question, when the physical body will be left here, how can anybody touch them? That's why, Guru Pyareo, we have to take a gyan of Gurbani Guru. Very important. Do ardas benti so that we can get that gyan, that wisdom. Without the wisdom of Gurbani Guru, we will not understand Gurbani. And without doing Naam Japna, we will not understand Gurbani. You have to jap Naam so that the wisdom can trickle down in you. Mind has two forms. One is a formless mind, one is a form with form. Now people will say, how? Mind is subtle. We always talked about. Maharaj says in Gurbani, E man karma, E man dharma, E man panch tat ka janma. Till the time the filth of the mind is there, five thieves are active. What happens when we sleep? We see dreams, and it seems like we are physical there. We even hear voices, we hear sounds, voices. We can talk with people. We can even get bad dreams or nightmares also. That means the filth of the mind is still there. That is karma, Eman karma. When mind becomes Jyotsrup, then germs cannot come close. Till the time mind has not become Jyotsrup, it's a subtle mind, it has a subtle form. And the Sukham body will be very similar to the physical body if it is not glowing. You know, there will be a time, if with Vaheguru Ji's Kripa, everything happens with Vaheguru Ji's Kripa. You will be able to see Sukham of other people, whether it is dark Sukham or a light Sukham, which normally is called as aura. You can see the aura of people. And when they will come in the room, when they will come in the Gurdwara, when you will see them, you know, for some people, you will experience bad energy because the aura will be like that. That's why Maharaj says, always do the Sangat of Santajan. Which are Santajan? Who are remembering Vaheguru all the time. Nahi chodu re Baba Ram Naam. Jede hamesha 24/7 all the time remembering Vaheguru. Guru Pyareo, with Vaheguru Ji's Kripa, if we will remember Vaheguru all the time with our tongue, what will happen? Everything. You will get all the prayers. 9 ਨਿਧੀਆਂ 18 ਸਿੱਧੀਆਂ ਪਿੱਛੇ ਲੱਗੀਆਂ ਹਰ ਜਿਹਦੇ ਮਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਰ ਆ ਜਾਏ. The Vaheguru Ji will come in our mind. Then all the riddhis and siddhis and 9 ਨਿਧੀਆਂ 18 ਸਿੱਧੀਆਂ will come, but you will not bother about them. You will not bother about them. They will come behind you. But you will only want to meet Vaheguru, to merge in Vaheguru. That's a higher stage. Riddhiya and Siddhiya is a very below stage, because Riddhiya and Siddhiya are also about this physical world. Oh, I want to go famous, I want to fly, I want to change my form, whatnot. It's all worldly. It's again a Maya. You want to be above that. You want to merge in Vaheguru. Because Maharaj says, Riddh Siddh Sab Moh hai, Naam na vase man hai. If you will go behind Riddhi and Siddhi, oh, I know what the other person is thinking. Oh, I know what the other person is. And sometimes this will happen. This is very normal for the Gurmukh Pyare. Suddenly, they will go somewhere and you can read person's mind. And if you'll start practicing that, every time you will see them, you will know what they're thinking. But you will be stuck. You will be stuck and you will stop jumping now. That's the first thing. First thing will happen. You'll stop jumping. You'll stop chanting. You may jump in the Sangat to show others, but your own kamai will go away. That's why it is very important to jap naam with the love and keep on jumping till the last breath. Dam dam sada sambhalda, dam na birtha jaye. Meri kar gaye, tan tan kalat na saath. And they will keep on saying Meri, I, the arrogance, the vasana, the desire to be famous, desire that I am the best. Meri, ego. Meri kar gaye. And the people will say, oh, I know better. I know better than others. My wisdom is better than others. And it can be a spiritual wisdom also. It will start saying, oh, I know Gurbani better than others. I know Kirtan better. I know Katha better. That's also Meri kar gaye. Kende fir ki hoega? Tan, kalat. 3 things. Tan is the physical body. Tan is the money. Kalat is your wife. Nasat. And then you think that you have collected so much wealth, worldly wealth. Your body is so beautiful. Nothing is going to go with you. Remember that. Because you are not the physical body, nothing physical will go with you. Your wife is physical, your family is physical, your kids are physical. And you're still saying, Meri. Kehte kuch nahi jana. Bin naave tan baad hai. Pullo marg aat. Kehte pullada si. If we don't have naam, naam is not the real tan. It's not the real wealth. Is it? No, naam is the real wealth. The physical wealth is not the real wealth. So some people say, "Tusi ki Vaheguru kari jande ho? What are you doing? Why are you saying Vaheguru? What's going to happen?" Nothing happens. You think you're doing totarat. You're like a parrot. In one way, they are right also. If our mind is not there, then it is useless. That's why we have to bring our mind. We have to be present. Savdhan, ekagar cheet, present. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah. That's why there is a small pause. Not Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah. Small pause is there. When we are doing loud, there is a pause. Yes, what happens when you go in the stage of love, when nothing else is there, then you're saying anything, Vagru, 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 Vagru. But that is a stage. That's a state where you want to be in. First, Va, Guru, Va, Guru, Va, Guru. There is a gap, small gap, small gap. And it's the same breath which is going in, the same breath is coming out. Va, Guru. Not like Va, Guru. No, you're not taking a breath in between. It's the same breath which is going in. That's why we put tummy in, tummy out. Little bit tummy in, tummy out. कहते बिन नावे तन बाध है. Only naam tan. Wealth of naam is gonna go with you. Other than that, every physical wealth, let it be a property, let it be your family, anything which is precious to you, baad hai, is useless. Pulo marg at. Can they? This, it is like a, at is like a maya. It is a path of maya. Remember that. Live tat doi raah hai. Hukmi kar kamay. But never ever judge people. Even if somebody is drenched in maya, don't judge them. They are also in hukam. That is what is happening. Maybe we were there. It's up to him when he's going to take them out. It's not up to us. Yes, you can give them message, but what happens with us is we are giving the message, but we start arguing. Then what happens? That maya, that art will come to us also. That the path of maya, we will start following the path of maya. We started with the Sattoguni stuff. We started discussing about that. Then we fall down to Rajogun, stress and anxiety, and then we get angry and we get Tamoguni. That's how the five thieves play the game. They don't want you to be in Sattvagun. Because the moment you are in Sattvagun, the body, the steps to the Chautha, the fourth dimension, is in the Sattvagun. They don't want people to stay in Sattvagun. And the only way to stay in Sattvagun is when you remember Vaheguru all the time. Even when you are doing Antargat Simran, keep on moving your tongue. Put your dhyan in the tongue. Jiba te dhyan rakh ke. Jiba halai jo. आवाज भावें बाहर ना आवे अंतर्गत सिमरन जीभा हलाई जो जीभ ते ध्यान रख के करो सिमरन 3 points, always remember that. First point is tummy in, tummy out. Second is the tongue. Third is your ears. These all 3 things matter, especially with the loud sas gra simran. When you're doing sas antargat simran, then put the dhyan on your tongue. The moment you will leave the focus of the tongue, you will sleep. You'll go in soon. If you want to stay, if you want to do a kamai, if you want to collect the wealth of Naam, stay there. Antargat Simran, very, very important. Very, very important. That is the path where you will be drenched with the love. Bin nave tanbad hai, pulo marg aat, sacho sahib seviya, gurmukh akatho kaat. Can they, when we will do the seva of Vaheguru, seva of such. What is the seva of such? Har ki tahal kamavani japiye prab ka naam. Vah Guru, Vah Guru. That's a seva. Sacho sahib seviya gurmukh akatho kaat. Then you will be only talking about Vaheguru. You will only do a vichar about Vaheguru. You will only sing the praises of Vaheguru. When you will do the seva, when you will chant with your tongue, nothing else will come in your mind. Ave jaye pavaiye payye kirt kamaye. And otherwise, what will happen if you will not do that? ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਫਿਰ ਭੌਂਦੇ ਰਵਾਂਗੇ. We'll keep on wandering. Will come, cycle of life and death will continue. Will come, will die. Will come, will die. Payye kirt kamaye. Jo we fir. See, if you want to finish your karams, pichale, present, very easy way. Do the ardas benti, do the simran. Leave everything to Vaheguru Ji. Say, I don't know. I cannot do anything. I have understood Vaheguru Ji. But you can do everything. You know, that's what happened. Another story, right? From Guru Granth Sahib Ji. This king told Bhagat Namdev Ji that the cow, the dead cow, if your Vaheguru exists, if your God exists, if your Ram, if your Gopal, if your Krishna exists, what should you should do? You should milk the dead cow. He said, I can't do it, but my Guru can do it. Vaheguru Ji can do it. And that's what happened. The dead cow was alive. Because we cannot do it. We have to understand that. This is the difference between the people jine naam rasiye hunde te sade varge bande. Once we have this kripa of japing naam 24/7, then thought process change. Mat badal jandi hai. Total. Then we'll say, we are nothing, we can't do anything. Mera mujh mein kich nahi. Jo kich hai so tera. Tera tujhko saunp ke kya lage hai mera. Aave jaye paiye kirt kamaye. Then because based on our past actions, present actions, that's what we will be separated all the time. If we will not jap naam. Purab likhya kyun metiye? Likhya lekh rajaye. Dekho. Agar odi raza hai, if it is his will, then only we can jap naam. We can't even jap naam if it is not his will. So if we are coming to the Sangat, don't think that because you press the Zoom button and you came, or you are going to the physical Sangat. No, we didn't do it. I wanted to do it yesterday, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't even press that button there. That's what happens when the Kal becomes so strong and when the Kirpa is not there. That's why we have to ask for the Kirpa, beg for the Kirpa for every second, for every instant. Ik til pyara na visre. Not even for an instance. Purab likhya kyun metiye? Likhya lekh jaye. Purane karm nahi khatam honge. Purane karm, gande karm jede sade hai, the bad karms, the bad actions, the bad things which we have done in the previous life or even in this life, it will not go away. It will only go away if he wants, and if when we chant with the tongue. Bin har naam na chutiye, gurmat mile milaye. If we want to merge with the gyan and dhyan, we can. Dhyan where? Tun mein dhyan, dhyan mein janya, gurmukh kath kahani. Bin har naam na chutiye. Without naam, we cannot be liberated. Gurmat mile milaye. Guru's mat. Who is our Guru? Gurbani is Guru. Bani Guru. Guru hai Bani, which Bani Amrit Sare. Gurbani kahe sevak janmane pratak Guru nishtane. He will, Gurbani Guru will show us the path. And the Shabad Guru, the formless Guru, that Anad Shabad, the Naad, will connect with that. But how? Only when we will kill our thoughts. Sirf ikko thought. There should be only one thought left. Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru, Vah, Guru. And then automatically your tongue will stop. Everything will stop and you will hear the Shabad Guru, which is inside you. That sound. Tera mukh suhava jiyo sahaj tun bani. That sahaj tun, which is the sound of Vaheguru, which is the voice of Vaheguru. But this will only happen with Guru's mat, through the Gurbani. Tis bin mera ko nahi, jiska jio paran. And then I belong to nobody. Nobody belongs to me. Tis bin mera ko nahi. Nobody, not even wife, not even parents, not even kids. That is the stage when it comes, when we'll jump now. We'll understand that the relationships which we are creating are the relationships of this physical body. कोई है ही नहीं, ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਸ਼ਰੀਰ ਨੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਥੇ ਰਹਿ ਜਾਣਾ. Our body is also going to stay here. तिस बिन मेरा को नहीं, जिसका जियो प्राण. Everything belongs to him. He has given me this mind. He has given me the breath, the pran shakti, the life force. He has given us. Home mamta jal balo. And then when you will jap naam, first Maharaj is saying, ik til pyara visre, hai na? And then when you will forget and when you will not jap, then tadi jeba jidi hai, your tongue should be burnt. But when you start remembering Vaheguru all the time, 24/7, तो फिर की होता? Home mamata jal balo. Then what will be burnt? Your home will burnt. Your ego will be burnt. Lob jalo abhiman, the lob, the greed, all the vasna, काम वासना, the desires of lust, lobh vasana, and I want to become something, I want that. The greed, desire of greed, oh, I want to become a director, a president, or vice president, or whatnot. I want to become some political person. And then everything will be burnt. Home mamata jal balo, home will also go. The vasana of becoming something, arrogance, that I am something, my knowledge is good. Ahankar, buddh, aham buddh. Home mamata jal balo, lobh jalo abhiman, that I am something. Everything, all these 5 things will be burnt when we will jap naam. Nanak shabad vichariye. Can they listen to the shabad? See, shabad has an onkar here, man, means single shabad. Here Maharaj is talking about the cosmic sound, that anat shabad, that naad. ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਨਾਨਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵਿਚਾਰੀਏ ਪਾਈਏ ਗੁਣੀ ਨਿਦਾਨ, ਤੇ ਗੁਣਾ ਦਾ ਖਜ਼ਾਨਾ ਮਿਲ ਜਾਏਗਾ. ਗੁਣਾ ਦਾ ਖਜ਼ਾਨਾ. All the qualities of Vaheguru will see it in us with Vaheguru Ji's कृपा. हर जन ऐसा चाहिए जैसा हर ही होए. प्रहलाद, will become like प्रहलाद. नाम जपो जी ऐसे ऐसे, थ्रू प्रहलाद जपिए जपे हर, जप्यो हर जैसे. Just like Dhruv and Prahlad, they were kids. That is the state we want to be in. The way they killed all their thoughts. Nahi chodu re Baba Ram. That is the state we want to be in. That Rom state. Then Rom Simran will be there. Every second, every cell of the body will be Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru, Vah Guru. You will not forget. Then these 5 thieves will die. आओ जी गुरमुख प्यारियो, whatever time is left, ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਜਪੀਏ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ. When we say Vah, we listen, tummy in, there is a small pause, Guru, tummy out, we listen from our ears. आओ जी शुरू करिए. Vah Guru, 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 Vahguru, 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 Vahguru,
Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru, Vahguru,